Selection of students to acquire academic scholarship at the School of St Jude is the core of our mission, and therefore the competition is fierce. We only take in students who perform excellent, the brightest, but also the poorest student. Basically, last year we had a great opportunity to run a selection for the standard ones and form ones. This was, for the standard ones, was done sometime around September, where we invited almost around 3,000 students to come in for a test to be selected for the scholarship at the School of St Jude for standard 1 and 2. The process to get the names of the students, we have to go through the government educational office, where the government educational officer gives us the names of the students from 3 districts within the Arusha region. And this is Arusha City, Arusha DC, and Meru. And basically we invited all those students to come in and do the test.
The first thing that we do assess them is we give them a test, reading test, and a little bit of counting. Then after they do their written exam, if they pass the written exam, it means that they've passed the academic stage for our selection process.
After that exercise of the written test, and those who have passed will be given an opportunity to do a pre-house check. With the pre-house check, they will sit down and get to be asked a couple of questions about their family and about their school. This is before the house check itself. Of course, soon after the pre-house check, that is done by our wonderful teachers who are supporting the entire process, we will allow the students to now go home with their parents, waiting to be informed of when the house check will take place.
During the house check, we go with a group of 4 people, scribe, who is the person who is writing the questions, as well as a translator. We have also investigator. Also, we have parent committee who we go along with, and to make sure we select the right students.
Hata kina Rajabu nani uchezaji nao? Uchezaji nao? Kwa unacheza na Rajabu na mdogo wako?
So as we try and look into the criteria of which students qualify, we are looking for excellent performance from these students in terms of academic. And then what follows next is the poverty assessment. So we have to visit these students to their homes, and we have to find out, do they really qualify when we speak of the poverty levels, per capita income per day maybe, how are they able to support their families per day. Sometimes they could be, could raise only 1,000 shillings in a day. Are their living conditions and things like that. However, also with the primary school, especially the standard 1 and 2s, they go through probation after the house check. Probation takes place for 2 weeks, and here they are mainly focused on their behavior issues as well as academic issues. So they are looking at their reading ability, writing ability, and our excellent teachers takes care of that. After probation, parents are being told the students have passed the probation, and then they will be invited to come over to the school on an opening day, where that is when we do a surprise uniform day. It's a great day. On that day, it becomes very emotional when we engage parents and we surprise parents with our students, the new students in fact, or their children dressed up in St Jude's uniform. So basically, this year's selection event has been a tremendously successful one, because first of all, we involved a huge number, which has never happened before, I'm sure, a huge number of primary students, standard 1 and 2s. We were talking about 3,000 until coming up with the 46. There was quite an intense work that was done to see and get the right students. With the secondary school, I can tell you, we were successful almost, I think, by 95%, because remember, we have expanded our scope. we have moved from just Arusha region, and now we are touching Manyara and we are touching Kilimanjaro region. And we got huge numbers, and we got the right students to be invited. So this year, we were able to select 120 students from girls and 123 students from boys secondary school. This is a wonderful thing. This is something we've been looking forward to, and we hope it works out for many years to come.